Welcome to Kidmissing TV. I am your host, Angelina Wilson, and this is the case of Maria, Mia, and Horace. Maria vanished on the 12th day of February 1976 from Norwalk, Connecticut. She was 14 years old at the time, 5'6" and 120 pounds. She had her Norwalk High School jacket with Mia and the number 79 written on it, a peach-colored sweater, white canvas pants, and brown shoes. Her bicycle was found. It was a blue English racer bike. She was white, brown hair, and blue eyes. She left her home on Millwood Road in Norwalk. She was supposed to go to a voice lesson that afternoon, then babysit a neighbor's child in the evening. Her father saw her at 2:15 when he was leaving for work. She did not go to her voice lesson or her babysitting job. After her disappearance, her bike was found near St. Mary's Lane, approximately 1 mile from her residence. It was actually found at the home of one of her friends. But the girl claimed to not have seen or heard from her. Her parents said she had been behaving normally. She had threatened to run away 2 weeks before, but her father talked her out of it. She reportedly took some money, pajamas, a pair of jeans, and several sweaters from her home when she went missing, indicating she left of her own accord. There were several sightings around Norwalk, including at the Duchess restaurant on Main Street and in an orange or black car in the same vicinity. In August, a 15-year-old classmate saw her at a bar. What was a 15-year-old classmate doing in the bar? But anyway, she told her she should go home. Mia started crying and told her she knew, and she was accompanied by a man who was a member of the Charter Oaks Motorcycle Club. Police identified the biker and traced him to the town of Bethel, Connecticut. It was thought that she had been seen in the clubhouse on the 13th, but in 2015, authorities identified the girl they thought was Maria, and it was a different person, a 17-year-old girl from Danbury. It appears that she ran away. She was a freshman at Norwalk High School. She was artistically talented, ballet, drama, voice. Both of her parents passed away without ever knowing what happened to her in the early 1980s, but her brother and sister are still alive and hope she may be found. And there was an article 46 years later, so just a couple years ago, that they're still looking for her. It's still, it's a cold case, but they still are investigating it, which is amazing. Brand new age progression. She would now be... Now this is Midwood Road. If she was running away, wouldn't she have kept going on her bike and not gone to her friend's house? Unless she was staying at her friend's house at the time. It's one of the state's oldest juvenile missing persons cases. The cold case detective said, Quote, all her friends who were 14, 15 years old at the time might have been scared to talk to police. He urged anyone who might fall in that category to reach out to investigators with anything they know or remember. And this says her bike was found a half-mile from her home. See, that's the problem. These old cases, stuff gets all mixed up. NBC New York had interviewed the cold case detective, and he also said, did it continue to mushroom? Did she get in with the wrong people and it just turned bad? Her brother and sister's DNA has been entered into CODIS, and hopefully entered into other genealogical databases. If you have information in this case, please call the Norwalk Police Department at Cold Case Unit at 203-854-3028. That's 203-854-3028. Or you can submit an anonymous tip at 203-854-3111. That's 203-854-3111. Or texting NPD and the information to 274-637. That's 274-637. You can also submit an online tip at new.tipsubmit.com/en. It's interesting because she disappeared the same time period as the girls in the other area. Of Connecticut. So it'll be interesting. I wonder if the cases are connected. It's not that far. It's maybe an hour. I am going to change my battery. But thank you for joining me. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day.